Sports Fans of the Show, 3 and Out. My name is Radar Joseph.
And my name is Manny D.
This is the show, basically, we take 3 major topics and discuss it for you, the sports fans.
So let's get right to it. Right now, the hottest thing in sports is the NBA Finals.
Oh, yes.
And that is a result of the championships won by
The Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, which is the
LA Lakers
and the Boston Celtics.
And ladies and gentlemen,
yes.
who would have ever knew that this finals would be the renewal of the rivalry of the great Celtic dynasty, the great Lakers dynasty, meeting once again, bringing back the Wilt versus the Bill Russell, the Magic Johnson versus the Larry Bird, and now the Big Three versus Kobe. Oh my goodness.
This is an epic battle. I mean, some of us may be too young to remember, but this is bringing a teams, 2 franchises, that between the both of them have at least 30 championship rings.
And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be watched, this is going to be loved, and this is going to be epic. But right now, before we get hyped,
how did they get to it first and foremost?
Who would have knew that Kobe had it in him?
Whoa. All right.
Okay.
Granted, Shaq was the centerpiece
to
win those championships.
Literal centerpiece.
He was the centerpiece.
And you know, what was the pieces around the elbows.
We're not going to talk about that. But he was the centerpiece to win those championships before. Now, you know, Kobe was on the outside circling nucleus. But now he is the main weapon. The lethal weapon.
Mr. 81. I'm sorry, 24/7. Sometimes I get carried away. But
come on.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Mr. 81. Toronto Raptors, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
But anyway, back to it. Who'd have ever knew that Kobe Bryant and the Lakers were going to get through the defending champions of the San Antonio Spurs, who once again fell short of their lifelong goal of winning back-to-back championships.
At least, not even so much making back-to-back championships, but at least making it back to the finals.
Now, it was sad because everyone predicted the Game 7. Some people predicted the Lakers. Personally, I predicted the Spurs. I mean, you can't doubt the champions until they beat. And now that they beat, I'm down the champions.
They were 1 game away from a sweep.
1 game was
the Lakers did it in 5 games. Now, the problem with this I saw was Kobe was unstoppable.
No, he couldn't be stopped.
Unstoppable.
But
in the fourth.
In defense of the Spurs, Tim Duncan was unstoppable too.
No, in defense, there was no defense. Because Kobe went amok. How do you have a team down by 20 points?
And they come back and win.
17 points in separate games.
And they come back and win again.
Come back and win again and again against you.
That was embarrassing. Spurs, you're either getting old, you're getting rusty, or you're just not good anymore. But, who would have ever knew that Boston was going to get through the Detroit Pistons in the Palace?
Oh, yes. They basically rattled their cages, and what happened? I hate to say this, because there are seasoned veterans on that team, but the Pistons folded.
Oh, man, the Pistons folded. But who's responsible? Because clearly, Big Shot Billups came out. Clearly, Rip Hamilton, with his, arm and sling, still did his thing. Is it Rasheed Wallace's fault? Where was Mr. Wallace?
Where was Mr. Wallace? He was complaining about the referees and giving them laced tirades after the game, but he didn't focus. They need him. Wherever Rasheed goes, the team goes.
So, is it Rasheed's fault? Is it him to blame?
I think it is, because you know what? He shut the coach out, shut his team out, and he was always about worrying about the next technical. He should have focused, played his game. They needed those threes from you, Rasheed. They needed those threes.
Rasheed, you gotta bring your A game. You know, you always have the utmost respect from us on this show.
Always.
Love you. My man, you gotta be harder than that. Detroit, I always say this, they have this attitude where they seem to somehow think as if it's a given and they don't play as they're supposed to. No. This is what happened.
They always think, you know,
Boston,
we'll come back. We'll play harder next time and we'll win. There is no next time.
Boston was hungry. I'm telling you right now, big ups to Danny Ainge, because you did what you had to do to get the Big Three together.
Absolutely.
And they are living up to what we all knew that they were capable of doing.
Also,
they made it to the NBA Finals.
Also, I got to give up props to Doc Rivers. He gave Rajon Rondo the keys and said, you know what, I trust you.
And to be honest, ladies and gentlemen, what is Sam Cassell doing with his life? Because he clearly is not playing basketball.
He's collecting a paycheck on the bench.
I'm telling you right now, when he got in, Lindsey Harris said, I got him, coach. I know his game. Stole every pass he ever done. When's the last time Sam Cassell even scored? That's a story for another time, ladies and gents. Right now, Rajon Rondo is balling.
Rajon Rondo is the future of this team.
So now that...
I'm saying.
Whoa.
Come on. Come on.
Saying, I know we have 3 veterans, but they're not that old.
They're not that
old.
But I'm saying, eventually, they're going to need somebody to continue to lead them. And I respect this man.
Well, let's see what happens. I can't stop somebody's growth, but we will see what happens.
All right, let's
By the way,
see.
Mr. Perkins, that dude is balling. But now that we know who is in the finals, who do you have? Do we have the big 3 or do we have Monsieur Kobe?
All right. Now, this seems to be a great matchup because both teams play fast-paced.
Fast-paced.
They're run and gun. They love the threes. They also play some good defense.
They both play defense. This is going to be a finals that needs both sides.
I see the first 3 quarters a great race, but the last quarter,
half court,
it's gonna be
basketball,
slow grinding.
KG versus Kobe.
Who do I pick? Mr. Boston, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the Boston shot.
If he's going with the Boston Celtics, I'm telling you right now, I am too. Because the
That's
Boston
what I'm
Celtics are capable to win.
about.
They are more hungry. Now,
Yes.
I'm not doubting Kobe. Do not get me wrong. I'm not doubting Kobe. I am not doubting Kobe. And I'm not doubting Derek Fisher. 2 given champions.
Prove it.
But we always said it from the beginning. You can't chart hard.
Can't.
Will is better than skill. And I'm telling
Absolutely.
you right now, the big 3 were hungry from the beginning. When they signed over, when they got traded, they were hungry.
Paychecks?
Through the 6 wins this season, they were hungry. Through 2 Game 7s and a Game 6 in Detroit,
Palace.
they were hungry.
They're hungry.
Right now, they are finally at the finals. Ray Allen, KG Paul Pierce, and I do not think they're going to let us down.
They can't. They've worked too hard to get to this one opportunity. And I'm telling you right now, I know some people used to hear this be said before. They're going to leave their bodies out there. They're going to play their heart out. And KG has worked to get to this point.
And I'm telling you,
not giving it up.
Right now,
Not going to give it up.
if Ray Allen is back to being Ray Allen, I mean, granted, he had a couple of
games
bumps
here
in
and
the road,
there.
But if Ray Allen comes back to being Ray Allen, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a wrap.
It's going to be a wrap.
Speaking of a wrap,
Oh, yes.
what is up with Flip Saunders and his job in Detroit? Is he in the hot seat?
Flip Saunders is definitely in the hot seat. Flip Saunders basically took over a team that went to back-to-back finals. They won one, and then they lost one to the Spurs. But now, you have a guy, you come in, and then you take the team to the Eastern Conference Finals, but they don't make it out.
Now, I'm telling you right
Problem.
now, I can't blame Flip Saunders. Flip Saunders is a great coach. But
Yeah.
we cannot blame him for the evolution of LeBron James. And we cannot blame him for Danny Ainge's lucky, wonderful deal of bringing the big 3.
Big 3 together.
And right now, the East is making a strive to be
They're making a
much
strong
more
resurgence.
competitive.
I mean, you got Toronto, you got Orlando,
Development of
you
Chris Bosh, development of Dwight Howard.
and Atlanta Hawks.
The new kids on the block, Atlanta Hawks. And of course, the Celtics right now has a superior firepower right now.
And they also have a better bench.
So you cannot blame Flip Saunders for that. I'm telling you right now, Rasheed Wallace didn't average 20 points in this series.
No, he did not.
You know what I mean? And Tony McDyess was lost after that great game.
He also had a banged up Billups.
A banged up Billups. So I can't blame this finals on him. I'm telling you right now, Flip Saunders, I don't think it'd be right if they fire him. Obviously, he's still capable of bringing these conference finals.
I think they're bringing back to finish his last year on his contract. He did 3 years. He only got 1 more year on the contract.
I'm telling you right now, but Detroit, as a team, sometimes they need to focus better.
Okay. Well, I'd say Flip Saunders has the last year.
Now, our last topic is, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
we have a brand new comedy sketch show coming out, and it is entitled
Pushing the envelope.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to laugh, you want to have a good time, this is the show for you.
Absolutely. It's going to bring a new sketch comedy show. It's going to be bring ideas. It's going to push the envelope. Henceforth, the name.
You're going to love it. You know me, Manny D. You know your boy, Renard Joseph. We're going to make it hot, and you got to love it.
And we bring jokes. Check it out. It's under The Best Production 1 on YouTube.com.
First episode, June 8th at 7 p.m. Everybody take a look. Spread the word. Tell your friends. I guarantee you're going to love it.
You're going to love it.
So, 3 major topics.
My name is Renard Joseph.
My name is Manny D.
And we out.
Peace.